for the moment, and Ghost, they've got no way to get back over to him.
They're in the same position. OMG has a great spot on them. They have high ground. Ghost has only one vehicle that has not been damaged, and they have to blow it up.
Yeah, that front one can still blow up. McCoy is close to it, but Ghost knew OMG could just focus their fire and just blow up 2 of their players instantly.
I guarantee that if Ibiza is being told not to move by Scoom right now, as he could definitely throw a grenade out and try and do some damage to Ghost, who's right behind it, but he just has to worry about Larson. The nades are coming.
Yep, play for position right now. That's all he can really do. At the same time, I see that circle, and, well, they have to come out of the compound. Refund as well as Gate will have that battle in the northeast corner, and OMG will be finally forced off the hill, but there's a Honey Badger floater and the rest of Savage to deal with. And Miracu, all right,
here comes the
from
push.
multiple sides, nothing Miracu could do to save himself from that one. Nithras chalk up another. Ooh. And Mossy, oh, do they see him? Around the corner, you will see him, and Mossy will get dropped. And now the rest of Gate starting to actually envelop back towards the rest of Refund. They'll have to come up the hill, but by doing so, they'll expose themselves to Mithras still on the hill.
They need to smoke that UAZ and start throwing grenades.
It'll take some time. Foxy's already going to start to smoke to bring Kramer back up again.
OMG now actually taking a position in the low ground. Questionable choice there. We'll see if it works out.
They're actually in the circle, just on the edge, and they're using the vehicles as more
Here
cover.
Comes Ghost.
And Mortify being dropped. Refund actually going to finish off Mossy too. Team Gates, it's an absolute death crevice that they have found themselves in.
Oh,
Ibiza, he's right next to Profi.
Oh,
they don't
God.
know it. They're in a smoke box right now. They don't see anything. Profi, can't you smell his BO?
He's throwing smokes one at a time. He knows he's there. He can hear the footsteps.
He's making the run. It's like watching a game of Snake, but with smokes.
If he has to have 30 smokes, Profi's trying to find him.
Pizza!
Larson's out there.
He's taking the bike. He's got a better form of maneuvering.
He has to get in front of this smoke chain. Ibiza using his utility masterfully here.
This is so
just trying to get away.
This is so stupid, Profi. We can see him clipping through the smoke.
How many smokes
I can guarantee you, Ghost cannot see him.
Oh my God, Ibiza, what do you...
He just needs that backpack. They're running through, they're trying to run into him to find, but Profi's taking damage. It's Ghost who's taking the kills. It's not even Ibiza as he does the smoke run.
Ibiza, go!
Path to victory comes through covert operations. But where do you go? I think he's out of smokes. I think he's all totally smoked out.
The circle's coming. The circle's on the way. Profi's waited too long. Profi, the last man standing for Ghost. The circle at their backs.
McCoy is going to take to it. Ibiza's looking for the grenade to try and hit into Mortify. It's a little bit off target. It's a little bit further to the back. Now Profi starts to try to beat him. Look here right now. Profi will see him. The run is done. It's over. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, everyone else is still fighting on the map.
Oh my gosh. That was the greatest use of smokes I've ever seen. Profi will go down, all for naught. He does outlast Ibiza, but just barely. Now OMG versus the Knights.
This is a real great position for Knights. They've got the perfect defilade, the ability to see down towards OMG and Zhao Hai. It looked like he's about to run it up with the car. Unable to do so, just got into his own level of defilade. As the grenade,
good.
It's good. It hits Dre, but so low on life. Bounces himself out and out of range of the OMG toss.
The Knights do have vision, but there's two ridges they're both using. OMG and the Knights can see each other, but they know each other are there, but they don't have direct line of sight. The Knights have a bit of an advantage here, but they have to deal with each other. The zone is essentially empty. It's now Myth having to leave their radio tower, and that swamp is going to empty. CGW, the only team other than Larson in the zone.
Yeah, there's that gold floater. Esco is just sitting on the northern side, potentially able to slip himself forward as Mythtrust will come down. Vard will have to make his run too. They're the two big floaters left over.
They're kind of pinched, but a very long distance. But Myth is wasting a little bit of time here. That circle is going to force them out of cover. The Knights need to be patient, but they have to deal with OMG. They're in a really tough spot.
Yeah, they can't let OMG just push the hills. They have to wait it out, and their timing should be right. When Mythtrust come down to the south, and this will happen in 8 seconds time, they actually nade. That second nade is right on target too. Kramer,
they're pushing.
Here comes the extra ones. Toss everything you got. Knights are smoking up, and OMG, they take the hill. They take the seed.
They want it.
will be dropped. Dre will be the final one from Knights. You know where he is. It's the smoke box once again. They want to wipe out Knights, so OMG could be the ones to push in. Still understanding that Team Gates is off to their right, but they haven't finished the job yet.
They're on the flank. Myth is on the way now as well. They're getting involved. Knights need to deal with this, but they have only one left standing. OMG needs to push Mortify right behind him as well.
He could actually get the pickup. It looks like OMG is too worried about Mortify sitting behind him. He's shooting from behind as well, looking for this target. But now Dre, he's managed to close the distance on Voxic. There's still smokes available. I don't think OMG's got any more grenades left. Mortify will finally be dealt with, so OMG, eyes front, eyes towards the west. They go up the Knights, and do they even have one? Where is this grenade? The smoke is still out very, very thick, and Knights, Dre, he's going to get this final pickup.
Oh, they are going to have...
Yep,
they got the res. They have to leave, but now it's all fire coming into the smoke. OMG wants this.
Lion K had the line, and they're going to finish off Drake quickly. Secure the kills. That's the 7th for OMG. They'll love the 8th. They're going to walk right over the top of Vox. They may actually think he's even dead, not realizing he's taken out. Honey Patch Nation, they'll go out
past him.
They don't know? Do they not know? How many times can people hide inside of smoke?
The flashbang's out.
Oh, if he just pops this on the side, turn the face.
He flashed himself.
Okay, well,
it happens.
No, you're bleeding in the circle. Eska, first aid kit. You're chunking real hard. He'll finish the first aid in time. Voxic, he's right next to him. Got him down. Get the kill. Take the 15 points. The rest of OMG deal with the rats in the cage. Get around the back. Zhao Hai, Lion K, they still don't know. These smokes provide so much cover. Silent is there on the right side. They did a nice Trinity Triangle, and then they just got rid of him.
Voxic had an opportunity there, but now it's Myth in front of OMG. Myth has it down as well. CGW has been waiting this out. WTSG still in this game, but right now it's Myth and OMG facing off.
Yep, the pickups are there from Myth Trust. They can at least get themselves back up, but considering WTSG's movement, Vard, Kurad causing problems. Came in close with a shotgun, actually finishes off Vard.
Larson looking for, he spotted him. Larson, I think, was spotted there, and now trading in the house.
Marimo, he's going to push him. Larson still on the run. There's that S12K going to work. Blam, blam, blam.
1v1 situation now between CGW, Kurad. No time to, he does have time to first aid now. Larson stuck in this health, and the grenades are out from OMG.
That zone is restricting so hard. Larson has to come out. The shots are ringing from that bottom compound. They've both got a building each, but it's OMG on the east, Myth on the north. They've got the numbers. They just don't have the spacing. This will help. Kurad will finally be finished off by Minoru.
That was a nice pickup there. Kurad being eliminated. Now, that's actually good for the last man standing, which is Larson. He's going to have to play Super Snake here as Myth has control with OMG.
All snakes follow Myth.
This is nice control. Actually, it's not going to work out. They caught that flanker.
Larson, he actually made it to the hay bale. He's not inside the circle just yet, but as you said, the Myth flanker is taken down. It's OMG who have that extra little cut around.
Swift is now in a position, Spit has to snake a little further, but OMG's playing super aggressive.
He sees him. He sees so many of them. Just wants to actually stand up for a second. One, looking for the second. He's chunking so hard. Spit takes a bullet too, but the push is coming from Myth Trust. Is Honboya around the side, left and right. Ringer, Rosie. It's a maypole. And Zhao Hai.
Larson is the last man standing.
Wrapped up as a streamer. Is he? Where's the OMG player? Is silent on the side. So there's still 3 teams up. Larson is on the far side, looking for his own shot to try and get involved in this. His Sanu's up on the hill, but Myth, the losing players, down to 2 teams now. It's finally OMG is the one eliminated. It's 1v1 because you've got a knockout. No way, can Larson? They've got 5 kills in total for WTSG, but can he finish this? Has he got grenades? Did he fight all the way through? Here
comes the grenade.
Pet toss at Kobe, my life. Around the corner.
Short.
It hit the hay bale, but it got him off the revive. We have 2 players left. 1v1. Hay bales separate them only. Who's got a grenade? I don't think they got anything. This will come down to the aim, and you know where it's moving. The circle, smack bang in the middle. In 3, 2, 1, constrict.
This is all about patience. Who is going to be the first to peek? They know and have all vision here. Larson has ditched his backpack. He has the M4 at the ready.
They look equal. I don't think this circle will actually give either of them an advantage. They look almost right on the money. If you're looking like a carpet bowls right now, put a tape measure between the 2 of them. It is equal distance between the 2.
Circle will force them out. They've only got a small amount of time to deal with it. It's going to be 100% aim and reaction time. Who has the upper hand here?
Do you bait it? Do you wait for it? Do you actually hope there's that small inch of the circle is coming close to Honboya?
It looks like Larson has the advantage.
Is it? Just by a little bit. It's coming up behind Honboya. Then Larson, he's looking.
He knows it.
Who's the first one coming? Honboya. It's going to be time to move in just a second, and there it is.
It's really equal.
It's really Here comes the WTSG! It's WTSG who take it!
Wow, what a finish!
I cannot believe he came in through the side, eliminated OMG. They looked so good for positioning, and then it came down to a 1v1. You keep your hopes alive. They took 6 kills in total, but they take the chicken dinner.
Larson throwing the backpack, using the grenades, anything he had at his disposal. WTSG was on the back foot that entire game. They were knocked so early, but they kept it going. They just tried to power through, and eventually it came down to Larson and his sneaky snake ability, and he took that 1v1 just by a hair.
And I can't believe, too, we get to have a great lineup with the top 3 really changing hard. You were looking for OMG to actually step up. We were talking about that at the very start. They still got 3rd, and they got 11 kills out of it. You had Myth coming through as well with 14 kills in that 2nd position.
Really nice game from all these top 3 guys. I actually think that based on kills alone, that Myth might have a slight edge.
Yep.
I mean, that's 14 total kills.
They should have got more points than WTSG.
I believe so, but really Myth had a great position at the radio tower. They rotated very well, and ultimately OMG, I think, had a great position, but that flanker going down really cost them, and it didn't give them that maneuverability, that line of sight they needed to deal with OMG as quickly as they could. But I mean, that was a great game.
That was 7th position Myth, 9th position WTSG, and well, how far do I have to? I have to scroll that far for OMG. It was 6th position, new blood into the top 3. Love to see it. Love to see more. It'll be coming up in just a bit. Look for it to come towards 4 a.m. and that looks sweet. Right behind him, that double knock. Bouncing over, that one's good. Right on top of Yoon. And goodbye. Now, they don't see anything. Proppy, can't you smell his big O? He's throwing smoke. Now Proppy starts to try to beat him. Look at right now. Proppy will see him. The run is done. It's over. He'll finish the first 8 in time. Foxic, he's right next to him. Got him down. Get the kill. Take the 50. Oh, yeah, it's going to be time to move in just a second, and there it is.
It's really equal.
No! But the winner. Here comes the WTSG.
Now red zone, Kramer has a perfect angle here. Best point while Raven here.
Oh, can you see any more?
A little bit. Oh, that. Going down into the point, the last man is going to punch him in the up here. On the corner.